Alright, well, welcome in live here. This is a First One Tri-City Severe Weather Alert. Just got a new warning in here as we're quickly getting here. Get the microphone on and we will get rolling with a severe thunderstorm warning for Greene County. First One Tri-City's chief forecaster, Scott Oil here, and we are having some damaging wind, even a little bit of rotation pushing into Greene County. So I'm going to actually get on the wall with this because I'm noting rotation in the thunderstorm. And pushing into Greene County here right now. So this is over the Parrotsville area where these strong damaging thunderstorm winds are, and this is our area right here. There's a little bit of rotation within this. Parrotsville and Cotton County is here, and this is going to be the Caney Branch area, Highway 321. St. James is right here as well. This is a severe thunderstorm warning with 16-mile-an-hour winds possible until 5:15 for most of Greene County, with the exception of the I-81 corridor. This does include Midway, Mossheim, Greenville, Tusculum, Camp Creek, Horse Creek, Warrensburg, Bus, St. James, Bright Hope. This does not include Mohawk, Caney Branch, Cedar Creek, Pine Spring. So again, this area of storms here, I'm getting concerned that it might be trying to spin right here. Right here, we're noting some rotation. That's very strong winds, up to 60 miles an hour, in that bright yellow color. But we could get a tornado warning if an area of rotation here continues to hold on and strengthen. So we'll watch it closely again in Greene County. So if you are in the areas of Greene County, you want to be in your area, in the area of your tornado safe place. While we don't have an imminent danger of a tornado, this is just a severe thunderstorm warning, you want to be just steps away from that safe place. It's the lowest floor, interior room, away from exterior walls and windows. Let's zoom out, take it back to radar, zoom out, show you the bigger picture across the area. So again, we have our severe thunderstorm warning in Greene County, rain, some thunder and lightning, Gate City of Churchill, Bailington, along the 81 corridor, pushing into Kingsport. Eventually, it'll push into Bristol and John City. It's a severe thunderstorm, though. Probably will need a warning for Madison, northern Madison County, North Carolina, on the Greene County border soon. Have one for the western parts of the county to 5 for a pop-up storm in western North Carolina. But it's this area here, from basically Warrensburg to Del Rio, that we're watching. And it's the area here just to the north of Parrotsville near 321 that we're watching for potential of rotation within the storm. Let me check a couple different sources on here in our wind velocity, not loading. There it'd be near the community of Salem. Let me check a couple things here. Sorry, our mics are going dead. So give us just 1 second here to replace the batteries on our microphones, and then we'll be right back. Alright, should be back. I believe we are, but one more thing. Just to make sure that it don't go dead, so just hold on one more second, folks. Sorry about the technical issues here. Alright, we're back. And we are good to go. We shouldn't have those issues anymore. So what you're looking at on radar is an area of damaging winds pushing into the Caney Branch area of Greene County, as it's bound to push out of Cotton County. And this includes a pretty broad area. I'm going to try to pull up our Greenville camera, because we do have a camera in Greenville. So we're going to try to pull it up here. Hopefully our radar data is back in. Since it's up, but not seeing that. There's the lightning. I do want to note flash flood warnings back toward the Pigeon Forge, Sevierville area. Let's try to take the radar off. Back on, having some issues with our radar technology. Okay, so here we go. We're back onto radar, and we're going to try to. This is going to be resortcams.com. If I can get our resortcams.com camera from Greenville. Very ominous skies in the Greenville area from resortcams.com. You can see the storm starting to push into Greenville. You got the storm out ahead of it as well. Then you got the storm that's pushing from Cotton County into Greene County at the current time. So again, this is where we're watching the potential of a severe thunderstorm pushing into Greene County. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect of 5:15. That storm actually over Greenville, or about to push into downtown Greenville, is actually growing more than our storm. Growing stronger, not stronger than the storm that we have that is severe warning, but it's growing pretty strong. Basically extends from the I-81 corridor down to Mossheim, Mount Pleasant, the Hartman subdivision, and Greenville here in the next couple of minutes or so. We'll probably see that camera inundated with rain soon, but look at this nice structure from our Greenville camera here as we are watching this closely. Just checking the Weather Service chat room to make sure we have no reports of damaging Cotton County here. And there is our radar. We'll get you back to that camera here in just a second. Let's go ahead. That is not what we want. We want our Greenville Skycam from resortcams.com, and right there it is, our Greenville Skycam. And that is where we have a warning in effect. This is a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning until 5:15. Let's show our velocity and let's head back to radar. I'll keep an eye on our Greenville Skycam. If we see anything of interest, we'll let you know. Because this here near Oak Hill and St. James, still trying to rotate, pushing across the border now into Greene County. So this area is of rotation officially inside of Greene County as we speak. Weather Service does not have the tornado possible tag on the severe thunderstorm warning, but we're watching an area of rotation in on the Greene County line. Just letting our team know. Here, that there is a little bit of rotation near Oak Hill, St. James, Cedar Creek, Caney Branch. That area needs to probably be steps away from their safe place, and no matter what, damaging winds of 50 to 60 miles an hour on order for you. The storm along Cedar Hill, Mount Pleasant, the Hartsall subdivision, pushing into the Greenville area right now. Let's take you back to our downtown Greenville via resortcams.com at 4:39 on this Saturday afternoon. And that is a pretty feisty storm pushing through the Greenville area, I must say. Look at those clouds. It's an amazing sight from Greenville, from our camera there in the Greenville area. So if you're in Greenville, I would seek shelter immediately, especially from the lightning here. And again, we kind of have two storms we're watching in the Greenville area. So we have obviously the storm that is is pushing into downtown right now, but we have a stronger storm on the Greene County line, pushing into the western parts of Greene County. That one is also severe with some damaging winds, broadening of rotation near St. James, and then this storm here, though, that we actually have eyes on via our camera. You might even be seeing a rain shaft there in the background. That storm could have some small hail, very heavy rain, and some damaging straight line winds in it here as this is pushing through Greene County in East Tennessee. Again, if you're in Greene County, go ahead. We want you to be in your safe place in Greene County, Tennessee. Just indoors at least. You don't have to be in your safe place. This extends, technically doesn't include Washington County, but like I said, Polygon goes straight to the western Washington County, Tennessee line. So heads up to Washington County, Iroquois County. If this cell holds together, could see severe storms impact your area. Also have some storms pushing through not strong or severe, but heavy rain, maybe a few thunder, lightning strikes. Basically, Tennessee, Virginia state line, Arcadia on the east side of Kingsport down through Fall Branch and Geraldstown. These are pushing to the east, Blountville, Boones Creek, Jonesboro, maybe even if they make it to Johnson City and Bristol over the next little bit. It's these storms in Greene County that we are on the air for right now. Let's go back to the radar now. Okay, take you back to the camera in just a minute. As we do have severe thunderstorm warnings for Greene County until that is 5:15 according to the Weather Service. The Weather Service here will take to our camera real quick, saying that damaging straight line winds up to 60 miles an hour are possible in this storm. If I pull up the warning, this is for Cocke and Greene County. The Weather Service says at 4:27, severe thunderstorms moving east-northeast at 30 miles an hour. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloud of ground lightning is possible. They're saying the hail size would only be to about pennies, so non-severe hail, but definitely some straight line damaging winds, not just in this thunderstorm here approaching downtown Greenville, but in this one on the western side of the county right now. What a shot from our Greenville camera. Let's take you back to it. This camera fascinating from resortcams.com. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Madison and Buncombe counties in North Carolina. But this is an amazing shot from our Greenville Skycam. You might see some of those low-hanging clouds, folks. That is not a tornado. That is some scud, some just scary-looking low-hanging clouds. No funnel cloud. You don't see any rapid rotation within that. Let's that includes all or most of Madison County and in northern Buncombe County in western North Carolina for part of this line for 60-mile-an-hour winds. That's a new severe thunderstorm warning. Just wanted to let folks know of that as well. We're going to keep on this camera shot. It's an amazing shot from Greenville. And we are getting damage in Cocke County. So we are going to now stick with this wall-to-wall because we are getting confirmed damage with the storm in western Greene County. Not the storm that's over Greenville, though, that we're seeing on our camera that looks impressive. I still could see some gusty winds in that, and technically you're in that severe thunderstorm warning in Greenville. It includes a good part of central Greene County. It includes really most of Greene County. So let's go back to the chroma key wall. We're going to go back to that camera, and I've got it up right here to where I can see it the entire time. Some damage reported Cocke County near the community of Ivy. So back here, we are having trees and power lines down. So again, we've got the wind damage confirmed with this storm. They're saying that was reported just moments ago at 4:42, according to the Weather Service chat room. And yeah, you can see that very good swath of damaging winds now along Highway 321, and this will head into Greenville. Caney Grant, you're seeing some damaging straight line winds right now. Wow, what a shelf cloud on our camera. Let's get a picture of that, and let's take you to that camera. A shelf cloud in Greenville, pushing through Greenville right now. This is downtown Greenville. Definitely ominous skies there. You can see the flag blowing there in the background. So we're gonna, again, got my eyes on that. Don't go anywhere. Caney Branch, though, to St. James, we're seeing that damaging winds. Right here is Bright Hope. Right here is the Russell Cross Road. The Busk is right here. This is Highway 321. Damaging winds are our main threat in this storm. 60-mile-an-hour winds, the Weather Service says, is possible within this severe thunderstorm. We are seeing the winds detected on radar high up to 55 to 60 miles an hour. Also another kind of spot of damaging winds here near Cedar Creek. Again, not this entire severe thunderstorm warning is going to see damaging winds. This is a large polygon. This extends from Newmansville to the North Carolina state line. But some localized spots could see winds up to 60, maybe localized, and very isolated up to 65 to 70 miles an hour. This right here is where most of our damaging winds are, along Highway 321, just on the Greene County side of the Greene-Cocke County border near Caney Branch. Right there's our damaging straight line winds. Right here is Bright Hope. That is Pate Hill right there. And they're going to cancel the watch for Claiborne, Granger, Hancock. And they're going to keep it for the rest of the area. So if you're in Hancock County, severe weather threat is over. The rest of our area in northeast Tennessee and northwest North Carolina, you're remaining in a severe thunderstorm watch. Look at this here, though, near Caney Branch. That's where we have our active severe thunderstorm warning for Greene County. Let's zoom out on that. This is for Greene. And County and Cotton County in East Tennessee until 5:15, and the Weather Service in Greenville Spartanburg has warned the southern part of this line in the Hot Springs, North Carolina, the Morris Hill, North Carolina, the Marshall, North Carolina area, Madison County for a severe thunderstorm warning. This one goes till 5:45, so a little later than the one in Greene County that only goes until 5:15, and we'll see the Weather Service in Morristown, which has jurisdiction over Greene County and all of northeast Tennessee, extends this as we get closer to 5:15 off to the east. We're going to watch it closely, but this area is forming us on the basically most of the Greene County side of the county line along Highway 321 and traveling 321. Some heavy rain over downtown Greenville, according to our radar, but non-severe storm over Greenville. According to the wind velocities, our severe part would be down on the western side of the county, pushing east-northeast toward Greenville. Let's time out the gustiest of winds for you. They're saying this severe thunderstorm moving to the northeast at 30 miles an hour. This is a little impressive swath of winds. That's not how I want to track it. I want to track it more like that. Okay. So this is going at 30 miles an hour. And again, we're going to try to go include Greenville, but I don't think it did. Russell Crossroad at 4:55. DeVrusk at 5:01. Camp Creek 5:11. Greystone 5:17. Tusculum 5:17. Chuckey 5:26. And Raytown, that's on the Washington-Greene County line, at around 5:26. It will be on the Washington-Greene County line 30 to 40 minutes from now. So in East Tennessee, this could affect also parts of Unicoi County, but parts of Washington County. If this holds itself together, again here in the western half of Greene County, pushing into central Greene County as we speak. Most of Greene County in a severe thunderstorm warning. The Weather Service says until 5:15, we have flash flood warning back in Sevier County, and public reports flash flooding on social media near the Seymour area. So if you're heading down 81 and 40 towards Sevierville, heads up on that. And heads up here in western Greene County, damaging straight line winds. Again, those winds could be up to 60 miles an hour according to our wind velocities on Doppler radar. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, and we will try to get to those. Our team will let me know in our comments section. I've got it up here in front of me as well. I don't have the Weather Service chat up. But again, right here is where we're tracking the damaging thunderstorm winds here to west of DeBusk, west of Greenville. Downtown Greenville's right here. Tusculum is right here. DeBusk is right here. Warrensburg is right here. Those the gustiest of winds will stay south of Warrensburg, where we're seeing these yellows, these bright orange and yellow colors. That's where we're seeing the damaging wind threat very much increase. It's kind of getting larger, so basically 321 south to St. James, Cedar Creek, DeBusk, Russell Crossroad, and White Sand, and even Hayesville down here in the path of this damaging wind threat. And eventually, downtown Greenville, at least the southern part of downtown, with Green Acres and Tusculum, will be impacted potentially by damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles an hour, according to the National Weather Service in Morristown. Again, Warrensburg, most of the damaging winds south of you at this current point in time. So let's again go back to our high-res reflectivity. We have the strongest of storm is in southern and western Greene County. A strong storm, though, Greenville, Tusculum right now. But the wind velocity is not very impressive for that. The wind velocities are impressive in the western and southern parts of the Greene County area. Let's go up north just to make sure we have nothing else showing up, because I'm sure we have some of you watching or listening from outside of Greene County. We've got rain on the western side of Russell County and Washington counties in southwest Virginia, into western and central now parts of Sullivan County, into northwest Washington County, Tennessee, and the parts of Greene County. Greene County part in a severe thunderstorm warning. The rest is not in a warning. But basically, the Greene County part is severe thunderstorm warning because it's on the western side of the county that we are currently watching. So let's zoom back into western Greene County. That's where we have the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's go to Greenville, downtown Greenville. This is our camera in Greenville right now. This is live via resortcams.com in downtown Greenville. And again, we just got a new scan from our Doppler radar image. On reflectivity. Once the new velocity scan comes in, we will take you right back to the radar and to our chroma key wall to give you the latest where our damaging winds are on this storm. That's our velocity imagery. It's the wind speed and direction. Our reflectivity is the heavier rainfall. We just got a new velocity scan. We also just got a new update. The Weather Service will continue the severe thunderstorm warning until 5:15 for parts of Greene County and East Central Cott County and Central Greene County. At 4:49, severe thunderstorms along the line from near Tusculum to 7 miles south of Greenville to near Hot Springs, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Prepare immediately for damaging winds. People outside move to shelter inside a strong building away from windows. 60-mile-an-hour winds, and they're saying penny-sized hail possible. So let's take you back to radar since they've just updated the warning. The update's not came through the system yet, or that probably got to be flashing, and it just did. So it's took Midway, Warrensburg out of it, but kept downtown Greenville and Tusculum in it. And it's for this area. So they're basically saying this whole area now could produce damaging winds. So I'd say parts of Unicoi County, southeast Washington County will need a warning here at some point. But it's really this part here that from the bus south along State Route 107 producing the heaviest winds with the brighter colors are, while some strong winds still possible downtown Greenville, downtown Tusculum. I think the gustiest of winds, again, just north of Caney Branch to Cedar Creek. Right here are damaging winds. Again, in the Greenville area, this down here toward Hayesville has some brighter colors as well in our wind velocities. But we see these brighter colors, the wind speeds are greater, 50 to 60 mile an hour. That's actually grown here in Hayesville, and that's pushing into Madison County, North Carolina. Also, still some brighter colors there. The colors getting a little brighter, Greenville, Tusculum to Afton along Highway 11E, but still not super impressive here. Again, this is live from Greenville. I'll take you to radar full here as along Highway 11E. We're still tracking the severe thunderstorm threat and the damaging wind threat until 5:15. A severe thunderstorm warning for central parts of Greene County. Storm reports coming in with these. They're saying that 3 miles northwest of downtown Pigeon Forge, a few trees are down. That's why there's also a flash flood warning in place. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, basically 81 south and east into western North Carolina. And then the Greene County warning, these warnings for Russell, or these storms or showers in Russell, Washington, Sullivan, Washington counties, northeast Tennessee, both southwest Virginia as well. Not severe at this point, and nothing very impressive. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect. If I go to our watch warnings, until 8 p.m. for northeast Tennessee and western North Carolina. This map is recently updated, and it is yet to be shown on our map that is updated. But let's go to, I'll get this updated here in our system because it needs to be. And this goes until 8 o'clock. So, alright, the current watch in effect goes until 8. So this will be updated. The update should immediately pop up on your screen. And the screen went black when I updated. So, okay, so let's just go to SVA. Alright, severe thunderstorm watch there until 8 o'clock for Hawkins, Sullivan, Johnson, Carter, Unicoi, Washington, Greene counties, and then Ashwater, Avery, and North Carolina. Okay, and this damaging wind threat now approaching the North Carolina state line, but it's going to end up crossing into North Carolina and probably back into parts southern Greene County, Flag Pond, Harris Mill, Rocky Fort, Coffee Ridge. We might need a warning for southern Unicoi County here soon. I said Greene County, I meant Unicoi County. Here, and if we look at our reflectivity products here, let's track this out. This is turned a lot linear here. The Weather Service says this storm is moving to the east at 35 miles an hour. So let's track it off to the east at 35. This will have an impact in southern Unicoi. So Camp Creek 456, which is right now, Greystone 5 o'clock, Chestnut Ridge 503, Flag Pond 517, Clear Branch at 519, Unica Springs 526, Ramsey Town at 535, Tipton Hill 543, Green Mountain 545, Bakersville at 554. That's in North Carolina at that point in time. It would be in, I can get my bearings straight. That's Mitchell County, North Carolina, where Bakersville is at. So let's go to our velocity, and if we're noting the most of the damaging winds are in this white circle. Some strong winds in the northern circle, but it's basically the white circle that's left on your screen that does have the most of the damaging winds. It's going to cross into western North Carolina, northern Madison, and then it's going to cross into southern Unicoi County, and then back into Yancey County in North Carolina. So it's going to play the state line game here, right? A state line, right? The Tennessee-North Carolina state line here over the next little bit. I would say at 5:15, the warning in Greene County, as long as these storms are out here, will be allowed to expire. More more thunderstorm wind damage reports of trees being down, coming back off to our west. Luckily, most of the area is spared from severe weather, but Greene County just is the hotspot this year for severe weather. They've had tornado warnings in the past week, flash flooding in the past week and a half, 2 weeks, and also they've had these storms, and this storm here. So they have just been the master of it all here in Greene County, North Tennessee here over the past couple of weeks or so. So again, we do have the severe thunderstorm warning. This is for straight line damaging winds. No tornadic concerns right now. The threat of a tornado today very, very low. Non-zero, but very low. And I'm close to being able to say zero once these storms cross the North Carolina border. Because once these storms are out of here, the severe weather threat is over for the day. Very low end of risk for East Kentucky tomorrow. And then we turn our attention to Monday, a level 2 risk for the Kentucky-Virginia border, level 1 risk for the rest of us, Monday evening into Monday overnight hours. That's a special preview ahead. Not had time to review the latest models data on that, but I'll keep an eye on it for you, let you know about it here. And we are Severe Thunderstorm Watch 636. No, we are not. We are Severe Thunderstorm Watch 635. They're saying the severe weather threat continues for Ashe, Avery, Watauga, Carter, Greene, Johnson, Sullivan, Unicoi. Let me repeat that. Ashe, Avery, Watauga, North Carolina, Carter, Greene, Johnson, Sullivan, Unicoi, Washington, Tennessee. Continues the severe weather threat. Hawkins County, Hancock County, and Southwest Virginia. Severe weather threat 0. But this area here in Greene County does have that severe thunderstorm warning, and again, straight line damaging winds becoming more of a threat as it pushes into Madison County, North Carolina, then far southern Unicoi County, East Tennessee. I believe that would be just contamination there. I don't believe we have any rotation. We're seeing the differentiation of colors. Don't believe that's rotation, which is good news. So as this is about to push into Madison County, this area is expanding of damaging winds. So basically from just south of Camp Creek, Hayesville. Again, this area damaging wind going to push in there to Madison County. Might push into far southern Unicoi County, which could require a severe thunderstorm warning for that area. For now, not seeing anything, seeing these damaging winds 60, 70 miles an hour, but not very populated down here either. So what we're going to do as this pushes into Madison County and pushes across the state line out of our viewing area, we're going to go ahead and go off the air for now. We'll come back as need be. But for now, live from the First Warn Tri-Cities Weather Alert Center. Thanks for joining us for our severe weather coverage. I'm First Warn Tri-Cities Chief Forecaster Scott Little.